Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to test some new guns and vehicles. That is right, World War II stuff. I am super hyped for this video. I was looking towards this video and it is finally here, so let's not waste too much time and get right into it. I don't know if you can remember, in some videos we talked about the company ASAN. It is a company that looks towards innovation. I'm a real savage guy and I don't live by the rules, so I will just tell you. ASAN is gonna use this triangle explosion to destroy something really strong. We don't know how strong it is because we never saw it. We do know that this object is in space waiting for us to find it and destroy it, of course. So about what object are we talking about? Well, it is an egg, but not a normal egg, but a dragon egg that is able to get very big when it comes out. So how about we start getting really serious about this egg? Yes, we are gonna start now. From now on, people, dragon eggs are the most serious business on this planet, okay? I hope you understand, because if you don't, there are gonna happen some really strange things. So okay, when this triangle is done and the results are positive, we are gonna use the same triangle to destroy the dragon egg, so it won't have any babies that we need to worry about. The planet ASAN wants to take over because there don't live any mobs as this planet with the dragon. They already sent up a scout group that can locate the dragon and his egg, but we haven't heard from them for 2 days. They told us that they went radio silence. That means they won't communicate with you till it is safe. So I hope they call in back fast. We have 2 assault teams on standby to fly to the planet to save our scout group if it is necessary, but we will see. As you can see, our triangle of explosions is getting a bit of a shape now. Not fully, but it has beginning. You always have to make start somewhere, guys. You don't need to be hard on yourself. Sometimes it is better to start off slow and realize that some things just won't work out the way you want it. Let's take pranking for example. You start pranking, you are just a fresh pranker doing some small pranks on people, but at least you have made a start, right? Yes guys, life is all about making starts. Haha, I sound like wise man that knows everything. I would love to be a wise man so I could also learn Chip some things, because at the current state of our friendship, Chip only teaches my things. I would also like to teach my best friend some things, like how to rule an army into battle. Why an army? Well, you know, when there still were Roman soldiers, I was a huge general. I knew the best war strategies to win one, but can share that because we are about to hit a train, if you all don't mind. Yes, let's hit it, baby. Wait, what happened, guys? Hello, no, where am I? I have no idea. What is this place? We are not in the cowboy city anymore, but where are we then? It all looks so high-tech, darn. But wait, I will tell you the story and the strategize. You don't believe me, right? Well, I wait till you heard this story. I once was about to go on a mission with the division I had. It had more than 1,000 people under my command waiting for my orders. So our campaign started. In the first few battles we won pretty easily, but then the huge battle came. They called it the Battle of Paris. Yes, we sieged the huge city Paris. It was the hardest battle that I ever did. I lost a lot of good friends. Well, not friends, I saw them as family because they did everything for my whatever I asked they did, so that is why I see them as family. So now you know what I did when times changed. Oh yes, before I am done with this story I will tell you the one I promised to do. Well, it's about the magic trick. You know that small tricks are actually small pranks. You didn't know that, did you? But yes, I like to prank and I love magic tricks, so let me tell you how a real prank boss does pranks. Yes, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So you just kind of bury yourself in all of this crazy TNT, and then you just cover that up with even more TNT. Since then you can see that you have got a lot of TNT less, but that is not going to be a lot of TNT anymore, since there is a lot more TNT in the entire thing, and the entire thing looks like a triangle, as you guys already know, and it kind of looks really amazing like this since it is just a 3-dimensional triangle. I think there is some sort of connection between Haraburn and the pigs. I am not sure what it is, but there is something, and I think that someone should find out what it is. I could try it with Chip, but I don't know what would happen when things get scary. Maybe we would just run away and never look back. Then on the other hand, there is a possibility that we will discover the biggest secret of Haraburn and go down in the history books as heroes, but we will need to do a lot of things to prepare ourselves. But I think I should first talk with Chip about this before I say things that may not happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the ship is going down, and not just slow, no, really fast. You see all those mobs drowning. That just gives me a good feeling. You know how much I hate those mobs, and every time they try to kill us, but not this time, guys. No, not this time. This time we are the ones that are hitting them back for the survival of Minecraft kind. Maybe we should start the engine. What will try to get rid of the water, or should we wait till the whole ship is covered in water? Yes, I think that is a better idea so we won't miss any mobs. You know what would be a huge setback if this would encourage the mobs to come up with more attacks and try to put in more effort to destroy our buildings. I don't know what else we can do to get rid of the mobs, but we will stay positive, otherwise things may get worse than it already is. Because people are getting really afraid of the mobs. Everyone is trying to find a solution for them, but nobody really had the best idea. Well, there was someone that had a pretty nice idea. It was something with building a castle. I don't know if he already made the castle, but he came up with the idea to make a big castle that would protect them from the mobs. Yes, that isn't a bad idea, but what is he expecting? That everyone in the world of Minecraft makes a huge castle. First, it cost a lot of energy to make one. Secondly, not everyone knows how to make one, so yes, I don't think that would be a solution. You know what I think is a better solution? Well, could you guys remember the company ASAN where we did some experiments for Chip and I, or some testings that we did with nukes? I don't know if you saw that video. If you didn't, go check it out because it was really cool to do. But yes, so you remember ASAN, the company that did things with space? Yes. So I was talking with them one day and we were talking about leaving this planet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, leaving the planet of Minecraft and start somewhere else on another planet where there were no mobs. They already discovered some planets where there were no mobs at all. The only thing that there was a big dragon. But if we would send the first men up there and we train them to find a dragon, then we could kill it and then send the rest of the Minecraft players. I know that is a hard job to do, but trust me, it is worth it, because then you can have a life without mobs. So the first thing we would do is kill them dragons, then start making a lot of rockets that could help us get a lot of people on this world. Then we start a small colony that can start preparing for everyone else that is gone. Come after that is done, we need to discover how to make spaceships. Those spaceships will we station in a big mothership, and with the big mothership we will head towards the new planet. Yes people, I already tuft of a plan B. Don't worry, a plan C, D and E are just waiting there. Ha ha ha. I will tell you beautiful people later more, and with later I mean in the next video, because this video is slowly coming to an end. I don't think I am gonna start the engine to get rid of all the water, because I honestly didn't really like the ship. I know I did put a lot of effort in it, but yes, sometimes you just need to leave some things so you can move on to the other things in life. But if I have to be honest, it kind of looks amazing with all this destruction as well, so that is pretty nice because the city is just really amazing. And let's call this city something. Exabyteberg, destroyed 2.0, because it used to be Exabyteberg, but now it got destroyed and then it got the title Destroyed 2.0. So I do believe that Exabyteberg, Destroyed 2.0 sounds really good. Maybe it just sounds as good as this MP7 looks, but that is something that I am not really sure about. But I guess it is still a really cool gun, and it is still a really cool name for a city, I guess. But I really like this gun, as you already heard. Like, it is just all black with a little bit of a camo black or something. I am not really sure what is going on there, but the rest is just red, and there are a couple of hints of black. On the iron sight you see a bit of red, and like, it is just amazing that there can be so little red, but still that the red makes the gun totally amazing. I don't think it would have even worked with any other color. Okay, maybe green, but that is just because I really love the color green. I don't like the color green on Creeper though, don't get me wrong, but I really like the color green. Oh, look at the sky, there is a blimp, there are a chopper little blimp. I can't even keep up with what is going on in the sky, let alone on the ground. But there are some windmills as well, so that is just fantastic, because windmills are just really great. If you have a windmill in your city, then you are winning. No, for real, you are really winning. Windmills are really cool, except for if you live in a really big city that is like New York and Tokyo and those kind of cities, because I don't really expect those cities to have a windmill. Or maybe for an architect is a really cool building, but not like a fully functional actual windmill. Those are cool. But yeah, that was my confession of love for windmills. So, I don't know about all of you guys, but as I already said, I kind of like windmills. It is just weird, but windmills are just really cool. You want to know what else is cool? Taking another gun, because this MP7 was empty and I kind of already bonded with my MP7, but every great moment comes to an end. So, let's just take the Galil for now, and let's just see when this Galil clip that isn't in the chest is empty, and then we can take the other guns perhaps, and it will be really good fun and all of that. But I mean, this Galil looks really cool. It even has a silencer on it, and it just looks really standard for a gun, but it still looks really cool. And I bet you guys didn't know that some Israeli guy designed the gun, and it was kind of based of a gun that is named the M62, and that M62 was basically just plain stolen from the AK-47, which we probably all know and love. And yeah, the Galil is an assault rifle, as you can see, and it just looks really mean. But it looks mean, it is mean, and it sounds mean, but have a silencer on it so you can't hear the sound. Haha, but that doesn't really matter because it doesn't really sound that mean, it just is mean. As you can see, I did a lot of damage to that poor skeleton, and it is kind of sad that I am standing here with an assault rifle and he was just standing there with a bow and arrow, and I can even damage the ground and that bow and arrow can barely damage me, so that is kind of sad, but I mean, that is the way life. But I am once again out of ammo, so we are just going to take some new ammo and enjoy ourselves some more with a new gun. Different ammo, different things are nice. You shouldn't be afraid of change. Change is the way of life, and change gets you forward, which is just fantastic. So, we are once again in the attic where all of the amazing guns are, in the MP7 and the Galil were still chilling there, and we can have that. But here we have the SCAR, the FN SCAR, and then the heavy version of that, which uses the usual American ammunition, which is 7.62 by 52mm, which is really good. But the thing is about this Warzone that I am missing scopes, but yeah, I guess that isn't really that big of a problem, I guess, because this gun is like really good and we just need to aim and pull the trigger, and that is how easy it is. So if we just do that, then we should win this war where there is no war. But still, we are winning, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, I think that it is really fantastic, and we just kind of shoot the gun and then we shoot at mobs or whatever we want to shoot at, and like that skeleton didn't stand a chance. So that is really sad, but I guess that is the way life is. As I already said, the last time we had the Galil, now we have the SCAR H, and the SCAR H was designed in Belgium and it is quite an advanced weapon. It was especially made for the United States, so Belgium did a really good job on that because it is a really good gun. And it is just a fantastic gun which can perform in almost every circumstance, just like the AK-47 kind of. I even believe that this gun is not really that heavy. I think it is around the 4 kilos, so that is as much as 4 packs of sugar, if you have 4 packs of 1 kilo. And that is how heavy the SCAR H is then. So yeah, that was one hell of a story. Oh, and now we do have a gun with a scope. That is kind of necessary because the M14 is a really good sniper, which is an automatic sniper, so you can just pick your target and you just miss a bullet. Well, no problem, sir. Just aim again and shoot again. If you are lucky, you'll hit your target the next time. And it isn't like a bolt action which has to open the barrel and closing the barrel, of course. And then you normally just place a couple of bullets and then you need to reload. But like after every shot you have to open and close the breech. So that is kind of the thing that the M14 doesn't have, and that is just fantastic. Of course it depends on the situation, but if you don't really care about missing or hitting the target a couple of times, then go ahead mate, use the M14, which looks really cool and it is a really cool gun, so it is basically a win-win situation. Because you get a cool gun that is really good, so that is just fantastic in all of that. But we are in the fields, and wouldn't it be really cool if we just shot at the TNT and that it actually exploded as we shot at it? Well, I believe that would be really fantastic, and I hope that they could add this later on or something, because there is just TNT everywhere and you can't really make it explode. Well, obviously you can if you walk up to it and then put a redstone torch or a lever button or whatever you prefer to use next to it. But that isn't really much fun if you would just be able to like shoot at a TNT like you would shoot at a bat or another creature, then that the TNT just explodes. Of course, you can't expect a bat to explode when you shoot at it, since there is no exploding stuff in a bat, so yeah, a bat can really explode. But I mean, if you just shoot at a pile of TNT from a really long distance, how amazing would it be if the TNT then actually exploded? Well, I think that it would just be really fantastic. But yeah, I really enjoy this gun, so that is just fantastic. Oh darn, you know what else would be really great? If you could ride a tank in Minecraft. Oh my god, that would just be too amazing to be true. Like you would just be able to ride a tank and then you see a fence or something like that and you would be like, oh no problem mate, let's just go through it, and then you just go through a fence and then the fence is gone but your tank is able to take that damage, and then you just ride through the city and everything that you see and you don't like. But we need to end the video now. I know it was an amazing video, but now it is time to say goodbye.